Hey folks, you are watching Conf42 Rustlang 2023. Before we jump into what's in store today, please make sure to join our community and the Conf42 Discord server. Everything is linked in the description. This event was made possible by Unpack.tech, our newsletter partner, and our amazing media partners. Conf42 Rustlang 2023 opens with a talk by Lynch, Learn Rust by Building CLI Tools.
When I first started learning Rust and everyone told me to read the book, I was like, no thanks. I'll learn Rust the way I learned every other programming language, by writing bad code that barely works. I've put together 20 Rust projects that are each a contrived little example for you to practice accomplishing some specific task in Rust and writing automated tests to verify that it works. Because if it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid.
In the next session, you will learn about SBB, Secure Building Blocks with Yashwanth Singh M, Firmware Security Engineer at Bosch Global Software Technologies.
Hello all, good evening. I am Yashwanth Singh. I'm Firmware Security Engineer in Bosch. It's been 1 decade now since I wrote my first embedded program. From past 3 years, 2.5 years, I'm working on embedded security software development in Bosch. So we do a lot of projects related to board secure update and something like that. Apart from this, my interest lies in low-level coding and innovative projects. I'm also into quantum computing, embedded systems, security, AI, and cloud computing and WebAssembly.
Ovidiu Ionescu, full-stack developer at Kehl, is here to share insight into Rust for Java programmers, a personal perspective.
In this video, I'll try to present Rust from the perspective of a JVM programmer. Of course, the subject is quite vast. There are several programming languages on the Java virtual machine, so I'll try to stick to the bare essentials. In short, I'll tell my personal view of what Java promised when it came out, what is Rust promising today, how is Rust different, why is Java used in business, and how we can move from Java to Rust.
Peter Kehl, Rust software developer, is here to introduce us to data.space and shuttle.rs.
Hi, would you be interested in cloud-native applications developed in Rust? Then join me at the comparison of DataSpace and shuttle.rs, platforms where you can deploy and develop your applications in Rust. See you!
Lei Xu, creator and CTO of LensDB, joins in to present his tool, an OSS serverless vector database in Rust.
Hello everyone, I'm super stoked to share our adventures and lessons on building LensDB in Rust. So have you heard of LensDB? It is this new in-process vector database that has been making waves lately. LensDB as a vector database is like how SQLite is to the relational database. In this talk, I will present the challenges of building LensDB from scratch.
John Rex's Murro, software engineer at AMDocs, will demonstrate Rust code prototyping using XML.
Greetings to everyone from around the world. It is a great pleasure to join as one of your speakers for Conf42 Rustlang 2023 conference. I will be talking about Rust code prototyping using XML, a simple project I built using Rust language that can be used as a tool for Rust code development. I am looking forward to interacting with all of you and hoping to hear your feedback and comments regarding this project.
Felipe Zapata, software engineer at Altos Technologies, explores using Rust for numerical applications.
In this talk, I will give you some guidelines to develop efficient Rust code for numerical applications. Whether you are starting from scratch or improving on top of an existing numerical application, I hope this talk will give you an overview of the general workflow for developing performant applications, harnessing the power of Rust. So, see you in my talk.
Michael Birch, senior software engineer at Aurora Labs, will show you how to turn smart contracts into indexers with cross-compilation in Rust.
Hello, I hope you'll enjoy my talk, Turning Smart Contracts into Indexers with Cross-Compilation in Rust. I'll be showing how you can use ideas from functional programming to write code that is easy to test and maintain, but more importantly can be reused in different applications within your tech stack. The The example I'll focus on is one in which both a smart contract and an indexer can share a codebase. Thanks, and see you there.
John Darrington, lead digital systems architect at Idaho International Laboratory, delves into nuclear rust in this upcoming session.
Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may be watching this. I'm excited to speak to you today on my talk called Nuclear Rust, Fission-Powered Code for the Modern World. I am John Darrington. I work for the Idaho National Laboratory here in Idaho. We have a laboratory, the land we own is roughly the size of Rhode Island. We were behind the first city in America powered with nuclear power. That was Arco, Idaho. And we have been working for a long time with nuclear energy and nuclear fuel, seeing what behaves, what misbehaves, and working in that realm for a very long time. And I'm excited to talk to you today about our experience with the Rust programming language and some of the reasons why we chose Rust and we went that direction.
Boiko, Senior Specialist Solutions Architect Serverless at AWS, will now explain why you should use Rust for serverless workloads.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Rustlang conference for 2023. My name is Roman Boiko, and I work as a Specialist Solutions Architect at AWS. And essentially today I'm going to talk a little bit about Rust and why I think it is the best fit for writing your serverless workloads and especially Lambda functions. To be honest, when I started looking at Rust and learning it a year ago, I was something a little bit skeptical about that. Yeah, I would use Rust as my primary language for writing Lambda functions. But over time, I came to the conclusion that, yeah, Rust is the best fit for writing the Lambda functions, especially given how Lambda runtime runs your code.
David Oyinbo, Senior Frontend Developer at Hey Summit, is here to discuss unlocking the power of Rust, building safe and fast software for the future.
Hello, Rust is the modern programming language for system development and is rapidly gaining attention for its capacity to construct secure, fast and dependable software. This presentation aims to delve into Rust attributes that contribute to its prowess as a potent tool for crafting future-oriented software solutions.
In the next talk, Joe Skeen, developer and mentor at World Class Engineers, invites you to fall in love with unit testing.
Let's be honest. When you hear the words unit testing, does it make your stomach turn a little? You're not alone, but there is hope. Join me for a fresh take on unit testing, so you can go from fear to felicity. Are you ready to fall in love with unit testing?
Atmaram Naik, test manager at Setting Technologies, joins in to take us on a journey of Journey programming language written in Rust by Testa.
Hello there. There are so many programming languages out there, yet I felt need of writing another one just for testing, and I am going to talk about all my experiences in writing this language in Rust.
Last but definitely not least today, please join me in welcoming Prabhat, who is here to address handling floating points challenges with Rust.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this talk on floating point challenges and how we can overcome this in Rustlang. My name is Prabhat, and I'm just 23 years old. I'm like aspiring, I'm just getting started in this industry. And I came across lots of problems while I was working in Rustlang, specifically with floating point numbers.
This is all we've got for you at Conf42 Rustlang 2023. We hope that you learned something new and meet fellow Rustaceans in our Discord server. Head straight to the #Rustlang channel. As always, FreeRSVP unlocks all the content. All links can be found below in the description. Big thanks to our speakers and partners for making this whole thing possible, and to you for attending. That was Mark, thank you for watching, and I hope to meet you in the Discord in a minute. Cheers!